What is up, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back once again here in NASCAR Heat 3, and today we're jumping right back in to our Dirt Tour series, and we're headed to Jefferson for what should hopefully be a decent race here on the crazy road course. What a last corner that was. And 17th, an abysmal qualifying effort. I guess I really shouldn't be surprised, but I expected to do a lot better than that, because I'm fairly good here at Jefferson, it seems. Alright, getting ready for the nationwide 25 here. DJ Boswell having a bad day. It looks like he's struggling. And that's the only update we got, so we're ready to get underway here. Alrighty. Ready to go green here at Jefferson. And we have got quite a bit of ground to make up as we qualified at 17th. And it is a short race. It's only 3 laps, so we have got to get a move on. And fast as this first corner is always... These first 2 corners, man, if you play this on multiplayer, you know how many people just don't even try to brake for it. So that's my tip. If you're having trouble at Jefferson, brake at that first corner, and your problems should be solved. I don't know what else I can tell people. And we have already made a massive dent in our deficit here, as we are going to flirt with the top 10, and we'll get one as well on the outside here, as we're going to make the switch to the pavement, and we run into the back of Golovka. Wonder if he's some kind of Russian, Ukrainian gentleman, who knows. But we keep on moving up into 7th. That guy's probably just like a totally normal dude, maybe just Polish, you know, with a Polish last name. Anyway, we have got to get a move on, and fast, as we move ourselves up into 6th, and we might have a chance at 5th here with Haig, who knows. And the brown is getting squirrely, and I tried to move to his outside, and I slammed myself into the wall like a plebeian. Oh, get that thing scraping on the... Oh, what a turn! I cut that green, the grass just perfectly to get that thing to get up on 3 wheels and turn. The sparks are flying out from underneath it on the pavement. That's the way we like to roll here. We're flirting with a top 3 and then immediately back to 5th in 1 corner. Well, that's all right. Oh, into the back of Baker Dillon there. My bad. Got Sean Wilson here in the 12. We're going to get underneath him. Potentially, it's a drag race to the line. We got him by a nose, and it's the last lap. And the first place car, Henderson, is leading with a decent advantage, half of a second. We may be able to catch him if we play this smart. So that's what we're going to try to do, even though I don't do very many things smart. We're going to try. So let's see, cut these corners as much as we can here. Oh, he got up on that green big time, and it upset his car, and that's going to give us a spot down to the drag strip, and it's a drag race. Look at this. It's an actual drag race on the drag strip, and he kind of topped us out there, but we get to his inside, and I slid it a little bit too hard there into the corner. That's going to cost us some ground. He'll get back in front, try to cut the corner there as much as possible, and I slammed into the side of him. That is not the way you take that corner, by the way. But we do snag the lead out from underneath him. No, he files back on the inside, but he is not going to do it. And we are going to sneak a win out here at Jefferson if we can get through this last corner without incident. And it looks as though we will steal the win here with a dramatic last lap pass there. That was a pretty solid race, and had to come from pretty deep. Let's hit a burnout here. Go ahead and smoke the tires even though there's no smoke. Is there some... I think there's some... Actually, there's some pavement right here, it looks like. I do a burnout on this. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. There you go. Get a nice little burnout going right there. Oh, yeah. And then back on the dirt we go. Got ourselves a win at Jefferson. So what is that? Win number 3? I think that's win number 3 for us. This thing's... I'm like that guy in that Corvette video. I'm not even spinning the tires anymore and smoking up. Alrighty. So that is a victory at Jefferson. And I've actually had some pretty good luck here at Jefferson, not only in career mode, evidently, but also in multiplayer. So I'm fairly decent at the track, although I do have my moments of lackluster skill level, which is most of the time, to be honest. So that's a win. Got a nice bit of money there, about 11, 12,000. And that is win number 3. And we got a nice little points lead, 23-point lead over Henderson. And we'll collect another trophy for the collection. We've got a handful of those already. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Good stuff. Alrighty, back at the shop with 12.5 grand. Got 9 fans and a win. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got some tweets to answer to. Alright, complimented all of those bums. I should start insulting people just for the lulz of it. We got a truck race coming up here at Chicagoland, filling in for Parker Kligerman, it looks like, in the 75 truck. Let's do it. Oh, that was a nice corner right there. This should be a fairly decent lap. 15th. All right, so the setup is pretty decent. So hopefully it'll show up a little bit better in the actual race. Alrighty, getting ready for the Overton's 225 here at Chicagoland. Todd Gilliland, well prepared. He was watching the game film beforehand. Grant Infinger failed the optical scanning station. And that is all of the major storylines as we head into this race. So let's get going as we're under green. The American ethanol flag waves up in the top corner. That is a nice little... It'd be cool if there was like some kind of animation to it, I guess, but it is a nice touch. I'll give him that. So I am doing the worst shifts you'll ever see in your whole life as we get down to the bottom right off the start. They always just blow by us on the starts for whatever reason. But fair enough, we're driving a poop truck. Well, it's not really a poop truck anymore. This is a 4-star truck, which I guess is kind of what we should get used to running in. But yeah, we do want to make a nice impression here as I got loose on the outside. This setup is pretty loose, but not crazy loose, not hard to control. Once the tires get a little bit more worn, I have a feeling this is going to get a little bit more challenging, but I'm going to try my luck on the outside here, way up top, so we get outside of Chavez here. And we got a nice run down the backstretch because of it as we crack the top 10 right off the back. So nicely done there. And this setup is making us, you know, doing wonders, making a world of difference. Get underneath Stuart Friesen here. What we got here? Justin Haley in front of us. All right, we're flirting with the top 5 already. If I didn't smack the wall, I might have got it right there in turn 1. But alas, ran out of talent again. No shortage of that in these videos. You see it just about every day. Feels bad, man. Cries myself to sleep. Mike Snyder and a Justin Haley sandwich. Let's get out of here. Nemechek's going to try to block me, and he actually did a pretty good job because now I'm higher than I want to be. And it looks like we're going to get a top 5 stage finish. That's a short baby stage. But what a job there to get to 5th. Nicely done. Alrighty. Back for stage 2. And we are underway in 5th. We had a goal position of 15th, and we're in 5th. We are blowing expectations out of the water right now. I'll gladly take it. And just having a really good run here in this Food Country USA truck, filling in for the beast known as Parker Kligerman. I actually like Parker Kligerman a lot. I think he's a pretty good driver, and I like his personality as well. So I got nothing but positive things to say about Parker Kligerman. But if I gotta take his ride, it's what I gotta do. It has to be done. It must be done. Oh god, that apron, and I'm in the grass. And how in the world did I get away with that one? I do not. Don't ask me how that just worked. Let's just pretend it didn't even happen. Friesen giving me the business on the inside. You can try, Friesen. I don't think you're gonna get me though. I'm pretty good on this outside lane here. I'll pinch you down though, just to keep you down there. And I'm actually gonna clear him finally. He's been a pain in my side, and I almost went on the apron again and almost spun. But another top 5 stage finish. Alrighty, so I am on the front row after the pit stop. I took 2 tires. And I'm hoping that was not a fail, because evidently everybody else must have taken 4, because I have enough fuel to make it to the end. But tires are going to be interesting, so We'll see. We'll see. If I spin out at the end of this race because my tires suck, I'm going to feel like an idiot as I get blown by on the inside right off the start line, as per usual, as is tradition. So we'll take it as we drop back to 6th. Make it 7th? Yeah, barely 7th, as Justin Haley's going to fight his way to my inside. But we get by him pretty easily off the corner. Now, these tires are what we're going to want to kind of pay attention to here as I get to the back of, is it Austin Hill? And so, yeah, we want to not chew the tires up because those left sides are in the 80 percentile range. And we need to be careful of them as I give Hill another push to get out of my way, sir. I would appreciate it if you did the ludicrous move out the way. I would gladly appreciate it and not swerve in the middle of 2 lanes. I would really appreciate that. So fighting on that outside lane. You know, I'm faster on the inside lane, but everybody else is much slower in the corners than I am. So if I go to the inside, I just run into the back of everybody, and it's not, you know, it sucks. So I should keep in these guys' draft as long as I can. And in fact, look at the draft making some work right now as I'm going to get by Ben Rhodes and have a look at Mike Snyder here on the outside. And would you look at that? Where did that run come from? What a glorious pass. All right, here Ben Rhodes and Noah Gragson in front. The final lap is underway, and Gragson looking like he will probably get, what is this? I think he's already won at least once this season, so he's going to get another win, I believe. I got a little bit loose there. Let's check out the situation behind us. Oh, I almost hit the wall. Oh my God, I almost hit the wall looking behind me. The pack appears to be pretty far spread apart, so it is what it is. We'll come home in an absolutely disgusting 3rd place in the 75. Parker Kligerman, I'm sorry. I think I just put you out of a job, my friend. I think I just stole it from you. All right, here we are looking at the finishing order. We got 3rd place. What a beast in a poop truck. That just goes to show you what a decent setup, not a crazy setup, but a decent setup can do for you, as we've overtaken Timothy Peters in the points. All right, back at the shop. 3rd place, 74 fans added, and of course, blew expectations completely out. Left them way in the past and got a 3rd place finish at Chicagoland. So we'll take that. Back to the Dirt Series we go, and we got a race at Taggart, one of my more challenging tracks here. That was an ugly, ugly, ugly lap. And, yep, qualifying time represents that quite well and reflects it as we qualify 20th, which is just dog trash. So, nice. All right, the Freightliner 100. I like how the 100 is not even anywhere close to the Freightliner logo. Not sure why that is. Nice design department. And our championship rival is starting on the pole, so that's also a problem for us. All right. Ready to go green here. We are on the way, starting from deep in the field. 20th, and we are past the line. We are underway here at Taggart, which, like I said, is one of my worst tracks. I tend to suck here, especially in multiplayer. Except, you know, the nice thing about career is you don't have a bunch of people who use you as their brake pedal, and AI tend to race fairly decently. So we do have quite a bit of ground to make up, and it is going to be challenging because of the fact that this track just hates me as I slam it into the wall after getting loose on the bottom. So I'll try the top side here, as we're just outside the top 10, but we are 3 wide, so that's no good. These races are kind of short, but I feel like, you know, if they're a feature race, I guess they kind of should be. It's not like they are actual NASCAR races anyway, so short, sweet, to the point. 13 laps I think is good enough. I think we get the idea that I'm not much of a dirt racer as we crack the top 10. And, yeah, just making our way up. See if I can send it in nice and deep here. The 98 says, no thank you, sir. I'll go ahead and guide you on the bottom there. And I'll get by him as well and move on past the 43 up into 7th position. So not a bad start. Oh, baby, I'm sending it in here. Past the 22 contact. I think I've sideswiped everybody I've passed this race so far, and I'll add that car to the list. Was that a 38? What the hell kind of font was that on the side of the 38? I wouldn't even ask. We got Ackerman. Try his outside here. You know, that company that sponsors that car, that motorsport.com or whatever, is shutting down, which I find absolutely hilarious. Unfortunate, obviously, for anybody who works there, but also hilarious. All right, white flag in the air. Can I get to one of these cars? If not both, do I send it in like a punk into turn 3? No, I can't, but I will possibly get one here. And I'm going to run out of time on first, but I do nab second right at the end. All right. Fair play, fair play. Spent too much time hunting them down. And that is the race. Evan Brown gets a win. I think that's his first of the season. If I'd have had another lap, I might have had something for him, but just couldn't get it done. We come home in second, which is not a bad effort. We get 10 grand. On top of another almost 2, and we get $12 in merchandise. So not a bad day. We're mounting quite a bank account there. We've got over $200,000, so not bad there. There's your playoff standings, starting to get pretty stacked. All right, race summary. That's another race in the books. We got a message.
Great clean driving out there. I just talked to the other drivers, and they all dig racing with you out there. Keep it up.
I feel like I've been running into everybody. I'm amazed that I get tweets that say, oh, I think you're the best, because I'm obviously not. So, fair enough. We got another race here at Las Vegas, so let's go ahead and jump right into the race. Oh my. Oh, I almost hit that wall. And a 14th place qualifying effort. Not so good. All right, the Pilot Flying J50 with a disgusting number font of the JRM style. I don't know where they got that 0 from, but it needs to be put back into the depths of hell that they got it from. And we are ready to go. Alrighty, so ready to go green. Starting deep in the field because I apparently just am junk at qualifying. And then as soon as we get into the race, we're just amazingly good as we get off to an incredible start. Already up into the top 10, as if it were no challenge whatsoever, which is not true, obviously. So, I just, yeah, I feel like the competitiveness could be tweaked just a tad. And I'm pretty sure I've heard whispers, and I don't even know if they're really whispers. I think they've just straight up said that they were going to make some changes to the difficulty settings and whatnot, but hopefully they do, because we're already looking at a top 5 here if I can sneak it down on the inside, and I do. And not that we haven't had a really competitive season, because we have actually had a pretty good season thus far with battles with the AI and whatnot, and the championship standings are pretty even. There's a lot of cars with wins. If some of these guys could win more than one race, it'd probably be a lot closer. But you know, it's been a pretty good championship fight thus far, and I know the playoffs are actually pretty close as I could hit from behind there. And that was a baby fast lap right there. I'm not sure what a baby fast lap means, but it was quick. So yeah, already up into the top 3, and having a look at second as I just slam into the 98 for no good reason. Ratner, see you later, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and get by you right now and start eyeing up first place. Got a big pack of lappers holding up our leader here as I send it in about as deep as you ever could, and I just launch right into the 43. But that is a pick right there if I've ever seen one, and that is a lead change. Put the 77 on top of the board. We have taken the lead. Oh, what the world is going on here? We got cars almost flipping over and backwards. We got a caution. All right, so a late race caution. Gonna add a little bit of spice into this race, but we're gonna get an incredible launch as usual, and that should pretty much do it right there. What a beautiful launch. I told you, that's why I switched to manual this season, because the difference is just incredible. So, final lap in the air in overtime here at Las Vegas. And we get to turns 3 and 4 for the final time, and without any extra drama, we take the win. That's a nice win right there. Use some lappers as a pick, and now we get to do a burnout here. So let's do it. Give these fans a nice show. I'll just do a short and sweet burnout, honestly. I feel like the dirt really doesn't do the burnouts justice, so we'll give them a nice little one right here in the infield dirt, and we'll get on our way here. All right, that's another win here. Looking at the race results, nothing too out of the ordinary there, and I think that's win number 4. So let's see, we got 17 grand for the win, just shy of 2 grand for the team, and then sold a couple more t-shirts, got 13 bucks. And there are the points standings as they are. We continue to grow ourselves a bit of a lead, and we get another trophy to add to the mantle. All right. Got a nice little payout there, almost 20 grand, and we are sitting pretty at 242,000. We pay off another incentive contract, so that's going to put us at almost 250.
This season is almost over, and I'm proud of you. I think all your hard work will pay off.
Well, I certainly hope so. Oh my God, we got tweeted by Johnny Sauter. Well, Johnny Sauter, of course, as most of you know by now, is my favorite Truck Series driver, so getting tweeted by him is pretty neat. And we've got another incentive contract. We'll take the normal one. And we have the final race of the playoffs right now. Okay, yep, that was not my best lap ever. Oh, wow. All right, well, I thought that was a bad lap and got 12. So I'll take it. Alrighty, we're here at Richmond for the final race of the regular season. And Brady Lewis looking slow. Aubrey Scott isn't looking too good either, apparently. And neither is Casey Brooks. People are struggling here. And I'm sure I'm going to be struggling too, because I tend to suck here at Richmond. The dirt just does not do it for me here at Richmond, so hopefully we can get something going here as we are underway already. I'm slamming into somebody off the line, and we get down to that bottom as soon as possible, because I know that is where I need to be if I want to even have a chance at getting towards the front, because I am telling you people, I don't know what it is about the dirt Richmond layout, but I am so bad here. This has got to be my second worst track, probably, to Taggart. And I finished second at Taggart, and I don't think I'm going to finish anywhere near there. So this actually might be my worst track after all here at Richmond. Come on, give me that 7th place, and I'm gonna, I might even steal 6th out from underneath Sheridan. No, couldn't quite get there. I was close. Try the outside here. I got to get to a top 5. That's our goal position, and I tell you what, that's actually going to be quite a challenge, I think, to get past 5th. 6th is going to be hard, let alone 5th. So try it on the inside here. I just cannot. They just have such a better drive off of the corner as I'm stuck 3 wide almost. I had to slam into everybody, it seems, to get out of that situation right there. Come on, get me that run in. Give me that run in. The 33 goes wide. I'm into him. Run him up the track. I'm not here to make friends. Apparently they all love me, even though I've been running into them anyway. So if I got to boot some guys out of the way, I'll do it. We might even get 3rd here, or 4th, or whatever position this is. I guess that's 4th. I'll take it. Get a free one to boot. Come on, white flag, and I got a guy breathing down my neck. Can I hold him off for one more lap? I got to take the shallow entries and exits. I think that's Ackard back there, or Ackard, or whatever his name is. He's behind me. And it looks like I will be able to hold him off. He gets one last charge, but nowhere to go with it. And that is a 4th place finish. You know what? That is a lot better than I expected. I really honestly expected to struggle to get to a top 5 finish, and to get 4th. I'll take it. I'll happily take it. So that is it for the regular season. We get a 4th place, which is a strong finish. Didn't have any really bad races here. We pretty much kept our head on our shoulders. And didn't get into any trouble. $265,000. So we're getting the money in the bank account right there. And finally, somebody wins a 2nd race other than us. Nice. Alrighty there, made the playoffs, and we are back at the shop. And that will pretty much do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We got a message here.
Congrats on making it to the playoffs. There's still a long way to go, but keep working hard, and I know you'll be a champion.
Not to be a jerk, but she makes it so obvious she's reading off a cue card. Alright, got the tweets taken care of. And we are gonna stop it right here. Ooh, might have an opportunity with GMS next. Sometimes those change when I leave the game, though, so we'll see. Hopefully it stays there for when we come back. But that will do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It always helps me out, and I really appreciate it, so thank you for that. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.